Hey, this is Chris from Chris and Cars, and I finally got it. I finally got my new car, and it has been, I've been looking forward as it was Christmas, and this Tuesday, well, it was Christmas, at least for me. So I went to the dealer, and I got my new car. For me, it's Christmas, because today I'm going to pick up my brand new Kia Niro plug-in hybrid, and I just arrived at the car dealer, and I wonder where is my car. I wonder where. Well, I think I will get out of this car and try to find out, and then we can have a short look, and then I have to go and pay, I think, and get some keys. So let's do that. I found the car. I was looking all the way outside and wondering where is my car. And then I look inside the shop, and here it is. Yeah, here it is, and my God, it looks awesome. I got it treated with some Ditec ceramic coating, which makes it looks so good. The paint looks so great. So this is the advanced model. That's the highest trim in Denmark, and I also have a few extras inside, like the sunroof is not a standard in the high-end trim. I know in some countries it's a standard, but not in Denmark. And we have oh, it's locked. Yeah, of course it's locked. Nobody's allowed in here. No, but I have leather seats, the JBL stereo system with the 8-inch screen and 9 speakers, I think. And it's prepared for a towing hook if I want to put that on. But damn, it looks good. Oh yes, Christmas comes early this year for me. Oh my God. But now I will find the car seller and sign the last papers, pay him the money, and then I'm on my way with my new car. I've been driving this car since today it's Saturday, and I've used it 3 days at work, and so far it's been a pleasure to drive, and lived up to my expectation. Now it's winter time in Denmark. That's why I'm wearing this thick jacket, and also I have my hut here. Well, I don't know what's the name for this one, because it's really cold outside and I'm a bit sick, to be honest. The dreadful man flu has struck me. I think, oh, maybe I won't survive. But temperatures are around, today it's 3 degrees Celsius, that's around 37 Fahrenheit or something like that. So it's rather cold, and of course when you're driving electric, temperature is important when we talk about range. Yeah, the car should go around 30 miles, I think, on pure electric, 58 kilometers. At least that's what it say when I start the car and it's fully charged. I haven't measured yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm not getting quite what to expect, and that's of course because of the weather for once. And the other thing is that I am having some winter tires, Michelin winter tires on this car, and they are not as efficient as the standard tires supplied with the car when you buy it. But at the weather we have in Denmark, with the freezing roads and stuff like that, you have to use winter tires. But I think we will take a short look on what I have experienced so far, and I will talk about the cons or whatever, the bad things about the car, or what they could have done better anyway. So let's go on to that. So far I have been driving 479 kilometers in the car. That's around, I think, around 300 miles. So don't kill me if I'm mistaken by a few miles. You can see the average fuel consumption is like 4.1 liters per 100 kilometers. That's like around 25 kilometers on a liter, or 59 miles per gallon if you use that standard. That's not completely fantastic, I think, but again, this is the first few kilometers, and I've been driving a lot. Normally my commute is around 100 kilometers, and then I drive around in Odense. That's the biggest town on the island of Fyn. We have the 3 islands in Denmark, or 2 real islands and 1 half island, and I drive around a lot in there sometimes, and sometimes I don't. When I drive a lot, I will of course have to use the petrol engine a bit more, because then the battery will be completely flat, and it has been that for 2 days this week. So that means a bit more driving with the engine on. So everything has to do with your daily needs. What are your daily needs for driving? What's your daily commute? That will of course have a big impact on how far you can drive on a liter of petrol. Yeah. One of the things that actually I have been test driving this car a bit, but I didn't really think a lot about storage space, because we have 2 cup holders, and we have a place to put your mobile phone with the wireless charging. My phone doesn't support that, so it doesn't really matter. And then you have a small door bins and a glove box. Yeah, which is not the biggest glove box either. And that's about it. Yeah, and we have a little bit of room here for something, and of course this room here with a 12 volt output, I think, or is it a USB? USB output. That's nice. But to be honest, I could have used one more room for stuff. If you look down here, I have my umbrella. I always bring an umbrella, and then something to clean the windows when it's get icy. So that's if you really need a lot of small copy spaces and door bins and stuff, big door bins and stuff like that. Well, be aware of the lack of that in this car. One really positive thing is that this is the car with the up. Oh, it's already dirty. Oh, I hate black. This black thing. Why do they make them black? Because they will be dirty really fast. But I have the upgraded stereo with the JBL speakers, and so it's with a DAB radio and a 8-inch screens compared to the normal 7-inch, and that system plays really well. So if you like to listen to music and you're someone who doesn't care about how it sounds, well, you should go for that option, unless you are living in a country where it's already a part of the trim. But in Denmark, it's an option. You have to pay for it. So. Yeah, that's I think that's the things about the driver's seat, the driver position. Oh yeah, one more thing actually. Let's see here. It has a reverse camera, but like almost every car, if it rains, the camera get dirty. It's rather hard to see anything in it. I think the Volkswagen are hiding their cameras behind their badges, and that's a really clever idea. I can't remember. There's one brand who has a small cleaner for the camera, and that would have been nice too. Because I have 2 times this week had to go out and clean the camera. Otherwise, I couldn't see anything. And then what's it worth? But then, of course, this car is equipped with the sensors in the front and in the rear, so I can live without it. It's not a big issue. But let's go outside and check it out, because oh yeah, I'm leaving with the car in my pockets. It's a keyless, which is nice, but when I leave with the car in my pockets, well, it complains. You have out behind the back seat, you have the same problem. Door bins are really small. You have these pockets behind the driver and the passenger seat, and then you have a cup holder here in the armrest, but no storage. So, but it's better than in the Picanto, which has nothing. Another thing that I have to talk with my dealer about is I think it's supposed to have a 220 volt socket in this center console, but it hasn't. At least not in Denmark, it seems. Even though the manuals say it has and all the brochures say it has, it doesn't seem to be there. And I will have to talk with the dealer about that, because I didn't notice when I picked up the car. So yeah, that's a little turn down. There are no USB ports or anything else at the back seat. They were supposed to have this 220 volt socket. I've been cleaning this car, and so it's a little bit wet here. I think I have to dry it up. Boot space is not really big. I've gotten this tray, so if I get something wet or dirty inside, it won't damage the car. When you get the JBL sound system, this space is occupied with a subwoofer. And notice again, there are no outlets for anything here, neither USB nor 12 volt sockets. So if that's a thing for you, well, maybe this is not the car. But one thing that I really don't understand is there are no hooks anywhere for your grocery bags. And even on the new Stonic, they have actually made that. I don't get it, Kia. Why are you making a car without hooks for your shopping bags? That's really stupid. That's a fail, I think. They should have equipped the car with that. But that's more or less the thing about this car. Well, there is one feature I would like to show. Okay, let's open the door. I'll have to shut it down. Okay, we shut it down. I have the key in my pocket. I will show you one really cool feature. You almost feel like, oh, I have it in my pocket, yeah. Okay, the keys are here. Okay, so we close the door. The mirrors goes in automatically. You can, of course, adjust that in the settings. I will make a walkthrough about the menus and the settings in the car, because there are a lot of settings and I'm not really sure about everything yet. But look, notice what happens when we approach the car again. It's closed, it's locked, and now we come closer. Oh, and the side mirror folds out, and you can't see it because it's too light. But there are lights in here showing you where the handles are. That is a really cool feature, almost like Tesla, almost like you know, the handles, the door handles coming out on the Tesla cars. Yeah, that's a cool feature. I'm really pleased about that. But I think that's it. This video has got long enough. I will of course make videos about the consumption. One suggested I did a hypermiling thing with it. I will at least do some range test on it. If it's hypermiling, I'm not sure if I want to do that, but because I want it to be realistic. What can you expect to get from this car when we talk about a range? But I will do that shortly and make a video about that. And when it get warmer, I will do another one on the same route. And in the summertime, when it's really warm, I will make another one with the other tires. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of difference there will be from winter to summertime regarding range. But I think that's it for now. I will go in, get myself some hot chocolate, and maybe just go to bed and try to get fresh. So thanks for watching. Remember to push the like button if you like the video. Feel free to ask anything or to suggest anything. And just take care, stay safe, and then I see you in a next video. Bye bye.